If Natalie's feeling good, that's danger for the other 57s. Not getting any lights from the refs here. And there's 3 white lights. Natalie's on the board. Omri Merriam of Netherlands, 157 and a half. Also a veteran of the World Championships. She was also at Malta.
She was. She's been at the last couple of World Championships. Just missed
हेलो
the
हेलो
podium at the Euros in
कैसे
Malta.
हो राइस्टर भाई?
Excuse me,
आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
in March. Really long femur. She's got to sit that squat a long way back.
आवाज आ रही है क्या?
Good attempt selection by the Netherlands.
2-1, a good lift.
All set.
Now the pride of Britain, Joy Namani.
क्या हाल चाल अमन भाई, कैसे हो?
World champion in the 52s, two-time world champion in the 57 kilo class.
कैसी चल रही है प्रोग्रेस राइस्टर भाई आपकी भी?
Coming out to 165.
She's had the deadlift world record in 3 weight classes. They've all gone now, but I'm sure she'll be looking to
IPF
take one of those
वर्ल्ड
today.
क्लासिक ओपन चैंपियनशिप चल रहा है अभी. ये काइंड ऑफ साल का सबसे बड़ा इवेंट होता है. इसमें हर कंट्री से एक बंदा रिप्रेजेंट करता है.
Now that's pretty fast for Joy.
I was just
वर्ल्ड
about to say,
चैंपियनशिप
don't
होता है.
let it
जैसे
fool you if it
एक
looks like the
स्टेट
squat
हो गया,
come up
नेशनल हो गया,
a little untidy.
इंटरनेशनल जो
Again,
कॉन्टिनेंट्स होता है, एशिया हो गया, यूरोप हो गया, अमेरिकाज हो गया. अब वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप होता है जिसमें सारे वर्ल्ड से आती है, हर कंट्री से एक एक दो रिप्रेजेंटेशन होती है.
She told me recently she's been really enjoying
तो
squats.
इसमें हर कॉन्टिनेंट के हर नेशनल विनर्स है.
Might see
हर
big numbers from her.
इसके
France has 2
तो काइंड ऑफ ये सबसे बड़ा
57s.
चैंपियनशिप होता है.
Pal of France is one of them.
Bronze medalist last year in Druzhkinin.
अभी ये फ्लाइट में 74 kg मेंस का भी है, तो लड़कियों का स्क्वाड खत्म होगा, 57 kg वुमेन्स का स्क्वाड खत्म होगा, फिर 74 kg मेंस का स्क्वाड शुरू होगा. फिर उसके बाद वैसे ही लड़कियों का बेंच, फिर लड़कों का बेंच,
That was
ऐसे
tough at the top, Brian.
2 फ्लाइट होती है हर इसमें ना.
The French have a reputation for grinding, but that was a little more difficult than you'd like. And trying to read her facial expression, she doesn't look altogether all that confident.
So I wonder if she just got a little bit out of position. Yeah, her hips shot back.
Way back. Jad Jacob.
और वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में जो लोग आउटस्टैंडिंग परफॉर्म करते हैं उन लोगों को शेफील्ड के लिए कॉल मिलती है.
She has the total world record.
इंडिया से
in
एक ही
class
बंदा
right now.
गया है वर्ल्ड्स में ये साल,
170 kilos.
हरीश कुमार, बोगम हरीश कुमार 83s में. कल है उसका, वो फ्लाइट बी या
And
सी में है.
the squat world records with her as well.
तो इसमें फ्लाइट्स होती है जो मेन हैवी लिफ्टर्स होते हैं, प्राइम टाइम होता है उनका, जो मेन
For sure. Now that was
जिनके
smooth.
टोटल नॉमिनेशन
She's
बड़े होते
looking
हैं
strong
वो
today.
सबसे लास्ट में आते हैं. उसके पहले दूसरे टाइम पे बी और सी ग्रुप का होता है, क्योंकि हर कंट्री से रिप्रेजेंटेशन होता है ना,
170 moving that smooth. You can
तो
see the pathway
सारे
to
टाइप
top
के
end. Her top end being
बंदे होते हैं.
158.
इफ इट मेक्स
See how close
सेंस.
she gets there. Bobby Butters, 175 for her opening squat.
Here comes Bobby.
Bobby has broken many squat world records.
रजत भाई नहीं है, वो एशियंस खेलने वाले ये साल
Training's
की,
gone well. She's been looking really strong. She's a big squatter, big bencher, but her
I guess
deadlift's
Asians
come up
खेलने वाले
really
इस
well
बार.
recently.
And that's really the area improvement for her to
अगले
catch
साल काफी इंडियन
these
लिफ्टर्स
ladies
दिख सकते हैं
just
ये
inches
वर्ल्ड
ahead of
चैंपियनशिप
her.
में. ये साल तो
Bobby
मुश्किल है आई
Butters
गेस.
won a lot of big competitions herself.
आने वाले 2 साल में दिखेंगे काफी, क्योंकि अब क्वालिफाई होना शुरू हो गए अपने यहाँ से लोग. पहले क्वालिफाई नहीं होते थे और बीच में दो साल का या 3 साल का बैन भी लगा था इंडियन लिफ्टर्स को डोपिंग के लिए.
Well, that's one of her big aims for this competition, and she does look strong today.
Italia's Sarah Naldi, 180 kilos. Now Sarah has competed in the 69 kilo class, competed in the 63 kilo class, winning European championships, winning junior
बट
worlds.
इसमें
A
ऑस्टिन
star,
परकिंस करके है ये बंदा
dropping down
इस
to
फ्लाइट में.
57s, and
He will
has
be
everybody excited to see
he's
it.
the best
She's gonna
power
put up
lifter
with everybody, of course, except the other
अब तक
57s.
का, I would say ओपन में.
Yeah, she started shaking.
Feels good to be home.
भाई
Enjoy
ऐड आ गया.
personalized mattress shopping.
Sevens. Yeah, she started shaking her head, yes. As soon as she got out of the hold of squat.
She did get one red card, but 2-1's good enough. So it's always a question when a lifter drops down, what are they going to do in this weight class? But I think she did girl power in the 57s.
Yeah, and she actually tied in a total in girl power against
जो
Jad Jacob, who was the
कैमरा
reigning
इस
world
साइड कर देता
champion.
हूँ.
Surprised we saw a red call on that squat, either way.
Well, we've not got the ref's light, so we don't know what colour card that was.
Oh, that's fair enough.
ऑस्टिन का 74 kg है वेट कैटेगरी.
Guerrero of Mexico, 155.
अपनी वेट कैटेगरी में तो वो
145 and
है ही सबसे बेस्ट पावर लिफ्टर बाय माइल्स.
I think for
वो
newer
ओवरऑल
lifters, someone just coming into the open class,
सारी
that's a
कैटेगरीज भी
risky
कंपेयर
move,
करोगे तो
sometimes if you want to
सबसे
stay in
बेस्ट
touch,
पावर लिफ्टर है वो.
you do it. And the weight was no trouble for her, it was just a tiny bit of depth.
10 kilos, the weight could be trouble.
Ooh.
That's, and this might pass, but you see the wrist there, it does.
Yeah.
You see the wrist there where 10 kilos lower, weight's
Yeah.
not an issue, 10 kilos higher. A lot can change.
So I think she, yeah, the depth was good there, but just got into a little bit of trouble at the sticking point.
मजा आएगा देखने के लिए ऑस्टिन.
You don't
आज
wanna be
आज
a
और कल
cautionary tale. She
अब 2-3
avoids
दिन
that.
अच्छी
Look at her.
कैटेगरीज है, देखने में मजा आएगा.
162.5.
74, 83 और 93 ये तीन कैटेगरीज वर्ल्ड लेवल पे
Spare
तीनों
energy for a
बहुत
pogo
कम्पिटिटिव है
at the squat rack.
और फन है. मतलब देखने के लिए कम्पिटिटिव तो ठीक है, फन है देखने के लिए. कम्पिटिटिव बोले तो 83 और 93 काफ़ी कम्पिटिटिव है और फन है देखने के लिए 74.
Slowed her down a fair bit. I think she's got a little bit more left.
भाई हाँ ये
Yeah.
लड़कियां
Facial expression to her coach.
अगर
That was a
तुम्हें
little
पता
bit
है
of work.
अगाता शिटको करके एक है लड़की,
Depth is
प्रॉब्ली
awesome.
हम लोग सबसे ज़्यादा उठाती रहेगी जबकि बॉडी वेट भी कम है उसका. हम 60s में उसने 2-3 वेट क्लास में कम्पीट किया और सब में जीती है वो.
167 and a half. Now Natalie.
साइकी भाई कैसे हो?
186 and a half. We're quite a bit below that.
क्या हाल चाल?
Almost 20 kilos.
That was Sheffield 24.
Natalie coming back from injuries. I don't know how big of a jump she wants to take. Let's see how the second attempt moves.
ऐसे लेवल का स्ट्रीमिंग होगा जल्दी
Pause is a moment.
नेशनल इवेंट्स में अपने 1-2 साल में.
2-1, it's good. Natalie was smiling.
Yeah, once
Not-
you got the bar moving, we've got the lights now, so that was a call on depth from the side, but from the side we're looking at now, she got a white.
I'm thinking they, I don't know, do you think 10 kilos?
I don't know about 10 because once you got it moving, it moved quite quickly, but it's
बढ़िया बढ़िया.
hard to get moving out to the hole.
प्रेप तो अभी कोई चीज़ का कुछ कंपटीशन है ही नहीं अपने, ज़्यादा कंपटीशन होते ही नहीं है तो प्रेप तो ऐसे ही नॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग चल रही है, कोई प्रेप वेप नहीं चल रहा है.
Miriam of Netherlands.
खा रहे सो रहे ट्रेन कर रहे हुए
67.5.
ऐसा कुछ प्रॉपर प्रेप तो नहीं चल रहा है. बट करेंगे अभी जो अगर इंडिया में कोई इवेंट्स होने वाले होंगे तो करूँगा ज़रूर पार्टिसिपेट.
She was nervous
by
at
the
the
end of
weight, I
this
think.
year,
That was
I
much
guess.
slower descent
Yeah.
than her first.
Looked like it might have been a stitch high. We'll see what the judges say. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she was nervous with the weight. That's it was only 2.5 kilos off her best, so she just cut that a bit short.
कितने अटेम्प्ट्स हो गए इनके?
As that self-preservation kicks in, you go a little slower than you'd like, a little higher than you'd like.
सेकेंड
She
अटेम्प्ट
will
चल
have
रहे हैं
another
इनके.
attempt at it, but first, Joy Namani returns to the platform 172.5.
हाँ इंडिया में ही compete करेंगे अब तो, बट इंडिया में
Well, she's been in the
competitions
63s for the
होते
last
कहाँ
couple of
हैं,
years, but she never really filled the class out.
बहुत
She was always
रेयरली
the light
कंपटीशन होता
63.
है इंडिया में.
So the
स्पोर्ट
coach
इतना
shouldn't
बड़ा
have
नहीं है
bothered
कि
her too much.
कंपटीशन ऑफन होते रहे, और क्वालिफिकेशन का भी बहुत वो है, कम एक ही इवेंट होता है, 2 इवेंट होते हैं ऐसे करके, उन दोनों में क्वालिफाई करना पड़ता है.
Depth is good. She's got more.
Yeah, again, that's
तो और
textbook
डेट्स का भी नहीं पता
Joy
चलता है, ऐसा
spotting
भी नहीं है कि
technique,
डेट्स पता होती है
right
कि
on
कब
point.
होने वाला है.
The PR
क्या
5
रैंडमली
kilos
कभी
away.
भी
Do you
आता है
think they
कि
add 5
अच्छा
kilos or
अगले
go for
महीने
the
है
PR and go 7.5?
या कल है,
I would go
और
for 5
जाके
because
compete
it
करो.
looked fine from our side, but from the replay
Registration
side, I
नहीं,
can
कुछ
see why
नहीं
she got
क्या.
a red card for depth from that side. She must be a little bit uneven.
I'm okay with treading softly if it means picking up kilos.
मुंबई साइड यस डन. अभी आ जाऊंगा, मोस्टली
77.5 for
जुलाई का
stand
प्लान कर
power.
रहा हूँ.
You
अभी
remember,
जुलाई में आ जाऊंगा मुंबई.
170 was a lot harder than you'd think an opening squat would look. Can she make the proper adjustments?
No, I think it was just that she got out
हाँ
of
डिस्ट्रिक्ट
position
खेलना
because
होगा,
it was
बट
a
वही
really
तो
high
डिस्ट्रिक्ट का
difficulty.
कुछ डेट्स वगैरह पता नहीं चलता है ना, वो
Like if
रैंडमली
you
होता है
just pick
एकदम.
shot back, if she can just get a technique right, this might move better.
And it did.
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
उस दिन
The difference, right?
66 का देख रहा था मैं
Smiles this time.
मोबाइल पे ही. उसमें सारे बड़े लिफ्टर्स थे चैट में
And even
जो
first experience
compete
looked
कर
fine.
रहे
Some
हैं या
nervous
फ्यूचर में
moment
compete
coming
करने
out
वाले
of
सारे
first
वो
of
लोग
the World Championship, so
डिस्कस
I
कर
think
रहे थे ये
just,
सब चीज़ें.
just nerves got the better of her on her opener.
Jad Jacob, 177.5. 7.5 kilo jump.
शिवम भाई से पता चल जाएगा.
10 kilos below
हाँ
her personal best. Let's see how this goes.
होपफुली पता चल जाएगा. तो हाँ वैसे तो 1-2 जन और भी है दोस्त लोग मेरे, जो लोग मेरे को अपडेट कर देंगे. दे विल बी पार्टिसिपेटिंग टू मुंबई में. तो ऐसे पता तो चल जाना चाहिए, बट ऐसा एकदम रैंडम जैसे अगले महीने है 2 दिन में है, ऐसा वाला नहीं चाहिए.
That looks good.
थोड़ा टाइम
Yeah, that was comfortable.
That was convincing.
टाइम मिलेगा तो थोड़ा अच्छा है.
I think the French should talk about 7.5 more kilos. 10 might be ambitious.
क्योंकि मेरे को ऐसा सीवियर वेट कट करना नहीं पसंद कि एकदम लास्ट सेकंड पे वेट कट करो और ये सब.
And that
Normal
surprise, Bobby Butters.
जो वेट है उस पे compete करना ज़्यादा
emerging onto the
प्रेफरेबल रहता है.
platform,
थोड़ा सा वेट कट किया बस.
182.5.
Some of the fiercest energy you'll see in powerlifting.
The heavier the
आ
weight
जाऊंगा
is,
तो स्टोरीज से ही पता चल जाएगा कि मुंबई की स्टोरी है.
Only a little bit more than 5 kilos away from that world record
She-
now.
शी इज स्ट्रॉन्ग. इसने शेफील्ड में भी compete करा था शायद, तो वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड अटेम्प्ट जा सकता है थर्ड पे.
That
ओह
was
इजी.
smooth.
Beautiful. You can see her
I-
weightlifting heritage in her squat.
There was a couple of young ladies capable of that world record. Bobby is amongst them. I would be shocked if she doesn't load that.
Well, she's
All
a
right.
bit late.
वैसे
to
भी
the
डिस्ट्रिक्ट में
party.
तो सबको हरा दोगे. नहीं भाई, मेरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है और भी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग लोग हैं. मेरे से काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग और एक्सपीरियंस्ड लोग हैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट में.
190 kilos, opting not for a chip, which is a squat world record.
She's done 202 in a higher weight class.
मुंबई महाराष्ट्र जैसे इसमें पावर लिफ्टिंग का कंपटीशन है, जैसे 2-3 स्टेट्स है जिसमें कंपटीशन ज़्यादा है.
That could be a mistake.
तो
So the chip is the half kilo increment you can put on a
कितना
world
डरावनी
record.
लग रही
The
है.
only time you can do less than 2.5.
ओ भाई, जब मैक्सिमल वेट उठाओगे ऐसे तो सबके फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन ऐसे हो जाते.
Dive bombed, had to do a bit of work to get it up, but
जल्दी जल्दी इनका वो थर्ड
and that's
अटेम्प्ट.
the first time she's broken an open world record. She had plenty of junior ones. But she's really put down a
190
marker
kg
now.
मार रहे भाई,
Managed to
57
go down the
kg
weight
लास्ट.
class, haven't really dropped any strength.
Now beginning the third round and final round of squats. Michelle Guerrero of Mexico, 160 kilos.
सबका बंदा है.
5 kilos was the
नहीं यार,
smart
सबका
choice.
नहीं होगा. कोच होते हैं, आधों के
Bit
तो
of,
कोच होते हैं.
trouble getting it to the
सबके
top last time. And of course, misstepped on her first, so if she feels a bit panicky about the
और
weight, she might just cut it.
नहीं भी होगा तो कौन सा तुम अप्रोच कर लोगे, तुम थोड़ी मैसेज करोगे.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And
fight,
all
nice.
about a fight.
Nice.
What a grind. Oh, what a shame.
ऐसा ग्राइंड देखने मजा आता. ओह, 2 रेड लाइट
A
मिल
lot
गया.
of heart, moral victory,
नाइस ट्राई.
but 2-1 on depth. Wow,
Yeah,
that looked
it was-
depth from that angle to me.
I think it was just parallel. Just need
भाई
to
मेरे
break
ख्याल
through
से
parallel,
सही था डेप्थ.
to get the white lights.
ये जजिंग का भी बहुत फर्क पड़ता है.
But yeah, that angle
जो
she got away
स्टेट
from anyway.
नेशनल लेवल पे जजिंग हो जाती है पास,
167.5
इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स ऐसे स्पेशली इंटरनेशनल में भी पास हो जाती है. वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप पे जाओ ना तो जजिंग और हार्ड हो जाती है.
Previous personal best.
कभी कभी देख के लगता है कि भाई ये लोग ऐसी चीज़ों को रेड लाइट दे रहे. भाई मेरा हर स्कॉट रेड लाइट हो जाएगा ऐसे.
Top ranked lifter from Malta right now.
Oh, nice,
nice.
catch by those spotters and loaders. The momentum going forward kind of shot her forward. She looked back, apologizes. You always want to stick with the bar. When you lose it,
करना भी नहीं है, नाजुक सी
here,
लड़की
this
चाहिए.
catch,
इधर.
oof, lovely. And they kind of shoot her forward.
क्या पता नेचर से तो नाजुक ही होगी, ऐसे
That gentleman.
शरीर से स्ट्रेंथ है बट नेचर से नाजुक होगी तो.
And 167.5 once more for Miriam. Strength didn't look like it was an issue for her. Just got to go a stitch lower.
Just take a little bit of confidence all the way down to the bottom. Got a great team of spotters around you.
डेप्थ का कॉल आ
Oh, is
सकता
she a
है.
fighter?
Not going, unfortunately.
कैसे हो श्री भाई, क्या हालचाल?
In the Netherlands, making the proper calls, making sure she had an opener she could land.
Such a slow descent with bleeding power all the way down.
172.5 for Natalie Richards. So this is definitely below her previous personal best. We're not dealing with 100% Natalie.
But it's a fair bit up from what she did at Nationals, so we could be seeing her on the road to recovery.
Definitely an improvement. We'll have to see where this lands her on the podium.
जब मेंस का शुरू होगा तब चैट देखना. मैंने चैट इसके लिए ओपन करके रखी है, फुल
The
स्क्रीन नहीं किया
confidence. You know,
क्योंकि मेरे को
it's
मालूम है
moving
काफ़ी
so
सारे
slow.
लोग
Looks
आएंगे
like it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
डिस्कस करने वाले लोग,
Smile, sticks out her tongue, almost
जो
to say we're all good.
मतलब लोग पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं जो खुद लिफ्ट करते हैं.
Once she gets it moving, it moves well, but it's just that moment at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a little bit uncertain.
Britain's own legend of the sport, Joey Namani. 180 kilos.
क्रिएटिन लेना स्टार्ट किया 1 मंथ पहले और बहुत स्ट्रेंथ अच्छा बढ़ रहा है. शुरू में तो यू विल सी अ लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस. थोड़ा बॉडी फुल दिखना शुरू रहेगा क्योंकि पानी होल्ड करता है मसल ज़्यादा.
So while some
तो
lifters
ये लुक
speak
फुलर
a
एज वेल एंड
little
थोड़ा
below
स्ट्रेंथ
the
में भी
previous
फर्क
mark,
दिखेगा.
Joy pacing above it.
नो नी स्लीव्स. Oh my god.
Oh my!
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
And that is how you gain ground.
Amazing
in a
fight.
uber competitive weight class.
She did say she'd been enjoying squats lately.
Oh, क्या ग्राइंड किया बे.
Refusing to be denied. 182.5 awaits
नो नी स्लीव्स
Sofan
180
Pal
मारा
of
उसने
France.
शायद.
So with 4 lifters to go, Joy Namani's on the squat podium. That's not something we usually see. Whether she'll keep it is another matter.
Sofan, shaky opening squat. Regain composure.
साइकी भाई हो यहाँ पे?
Easier time moving up 7.5 kilos. We're moving up another 5 from there.
She hit this at her nationals.
Oh my goodness.
And she's hit it again today.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, all these squats are easier than her opener, and that's 3 white lights. I'm glad Team France didn't get rattled by the way that opener looked. They had the conversation, confidence in their lifter, and proceeded to increase the weight on the bar.
भाई वर्ल्ड लेवल पे जजिंग बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट रहता है, बहुत नेक्स्ट लेवल जजिंग रहता है, इसलिए नंबर्स और कम होते हैं लोगों के थोड़े.
Definitely not on best form. I know it's early to be looking at projected totals, but she's currently projected in 5th, which isn't what we expected to see.
I mean, her best form, she's a world champion, but we're 6 kilos below her previous best squat. It's a long day, it's far from over.
And she's a big puller.
Yeah, she's capable of breaking the world record in the deadlift. She also has the heart of a lion.
Oh, nice.
That was absolutely bang on the money, the right number.
I tell you what, whether or not she's...
Oh.
Oh my word.
काफी देर सांस होल्ड करके रखा उसका ब्रेस ना, कट हो गया.
Just take a pause to make sure Jad's okay. So we'll take a look at the standings now. We've still got 2 lifters to go, but Sarah Naldi with a lift to go is on 190.
मेरा फेवरेट पावर लिफ्टर ऑस्टिन और रस, ये दोनों,
In fact, we've got 3 lifters with 182 on the board.
रसल ओरी और
So
ऑस्टिन
Bobby
परकिंस, ये
and
दोनों.
Sarah are yet to take their third.
बट रसल ओरी कम्पीट नहीं कर रहा अभी क्योंकि वो मूव अप कर रहा है 93 kg में, तो उसको पहले 93 के लिए क्वालिफाई करना पड़ेगा.
And Jad is on her feet. She is okay. She just grayed out for a minute.
Jad also, as she left the platform, giving a thumbs up to the crowd to let everybody know she's fine. It's the internal pressure as you take a big breath. You see from time to time, Bobby Butters up next, 187.5. 5 kilo jump from her second attempt.
93 kg में तो ऐसा कोई फेवरेट नहीं है अभी, बट जो बर्नस्टीन है वो ऑफ कोर्स वो फेवरेट है जीतने के लिए. और नहीं, वो तो 83 में, सॉरी 93 में कौन था? एमिल क्रिस्टाव है और गुस्ताव हेडलैंड है, और कौन था 93 में? एक और यूएसए से कौन क्वालिफाई हुआ है, नाम भूल गया. 93 में यूएसए से कौन था? ओ भाई.
Very nice indeed.
Bobby Butters is on point. 3 white lights. Take a look at this. Bar path on point.
कायको, हाँ, जॉनथन कायको भाई, उसको कैसे भूल गए. जॉनथन कायको भी बहुत पसंद है मेरे को, उसका ऑरा अलग है बंदे का. वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड गाइस, वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड है, देख लो, 197.5. 57 kg विमेंस क्लास में. ओ भाई.
Just taking that world record for a ride if she can complete this squat.
Oh, fuck.
In the 57 kilo class.
Oh, damn. क्या डेप्थ था, क्या ग्राइंड था.
When we came was the squat world
भाई
record.
next
and now
level.
it's 197 and a half.
फुल स्क्रीन नहीं किया जान करके क्योंकि अभी चैट इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है यहाँ पे जब मेंस का शुरू होगा 74 केजी मेरे को चैट देखना है.
The first 57 to take the women into a 200 kilo range for squats.
250 बेंच तो उसका ऑफ कोर्स वो वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड जाएगा. अनऑफिशियल वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड मारा उसने अमेरिकाज में नेशनली. अभी वो जाएगा मोस्टली अटेम्प्ट वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड अटेम्प्ट उसका बेंच में. और बेंच में उसका 20-30 केजी का लीड है आराम से. कोई भी उसके आसपास लिफ्ट नहीं करता है बेंच में. अब मजा आएगा. ये 9 लिफ्टर्स.
Home Nation hero. He's got a lot of support in the hall tonight. European champion last
Joshua
year.
Wright है,
this year too,
Chun-Chia Fang है और ऑस्टिन पर्किंस है. और सिंगापुर का बंदा कौन है एक उसका नाम. ये 4 बंदे पता है मेरे को जो स्ट्रांग है. चाइना का, सिंगापुर का, जर्मनी का एंड यूएसए का.
Nice smooth opening attempt.
It's got a really upright squat, really high chest position.
Joshua is a podium threat. What color of medal is
ये
going to be decided?
नॉमिनेशन परकिंस,
I think we've got a
चुनचिया
feel for
फैन,
Perkins
ली
next
क्लिंटन
season.
एंड राइट जोशुआ. ये 4 बड़े.
Chun-Chia Fan, 235 for his opening squat.
He's done 255 at his last couple of competitions, so this should be comfortable.
हाँ, ऑस्टिन तो वन साइडेड जीतेगा ही जीतेगा. बट ये देखना है कि वो अभी कोई रिकॉर्ड के लिए जाएगा कि क्या करेगा. क्योंकि 2 जूनियर से जो कैचअप कर रहे हैं ऑस्टिन को, एक तो इलियट
Wow.
एंड दूसरा वो
Super easy. Not comfortable.
Like sitting in
रशिया
the
का बंदा है
chair.
इलिया मारिच समथिंग समथिंग. आई एम नॉट श्योर उसका पूरा नाम क्या है. इलिया एंड इलियट दोनों कैचअप कर रहे हो. बट दोनों जूनियर में खेलते हैं इसलिए अभी ओपन में आए नहीं है. दोनों ने 800 प्लस टोटल मारा हुआ है. बाकी ओपन में किसी ने 800 प्लस नहीं मारा अभी तक ऑस्टिन के अलावा. आई गेस 74 में.
Kavwai Sichoni now, New Zealand, 242 and a half.
Nice.
What do you think, Ryan? A little bit
I was
awkward.
just about to throw it to you, but
I got there
yeah,
first.
look, it's difficult to say. Like you saw with Joy Namani, sometimes it looks difficult when it's not her opener, and she carried right through all 3 squats, 3 for 3.
It's his 4th World Championship, but he spread them out a bit. We saw him in 2018, 2019, 2022.
He's a seasoned veteran. Can only assume they got enough data points to have the attempt selection on point.
भाई
Clinton Lee, Singapore, 245.
ऑस्टिन पर्किंस 300 तो ये स्कॉट ही मार देगा. ये लोग कैचअप
Been
करने.
competing internationally for a good 10 years now, I'd say. Singapore has brought a big team again this year.
Oh, nice depth.
Great squat.
I remember him back in 2018, Calgary, Canada, a medalist.
Yeah, it took the silver there, I think.
Leonardo Sutitra of Australia.
245 भाई इन लोगों के ओपनर ही 240-30 के ऊपर से शुरू हो रहे हैं.
Win Father's Day
ये क्या है
with
भाई?
kicks for every dad from Sport Check. Like performance gear that keeps up. Essentials for his next round. And winning
Skip
gifts
क्यों नहीं
that
हो
are
रहा है?
ready for game day any day. Make that
स्किप क्यों नहीं हो रहा है ये? क्या है ये?
Wow, that was smooth and easy. Exactly what you want your opening squat to look like.
Very narrow stance, toes forward. Seems to suit him really well.
Australia, 2 lifters in the 74s. Kian opening with 247 and a half.
First international appearance. So this will be a nervous moment for him.
Oh.
Handled it well though.
Yeah, if he's nervous, he's not showing it. Nice, smooth opening squat for him. Christos of Cyprus, 255. Konstantinou, 8-year veteran of the game. He's hit as high as 270.
255 opener.
Expecting this to move well for him.
Oi.
Another nation we're seeing more and more lifters from as the sport grows and the IPF grows.
Chat is funny.
Easy.
इसलिए मैंने चैट ओपन करके रखी है. मैं चैट भी देख रहा हूँ बीच-बीच में.
National teams all have their attempt selections on point for these opening squats. Adeoye, 265 for his opening squat.
265.
First time competing at the World Classic. Lists his best as 286.5. Oh, but that wasn't easy.
A little bit more work than you'd like to see in an opening squat. We'll see. He smiles it off.
Yeah, he looks happy enough.
He is a rather large 74. I'm not sure how much weight he cuts.
वहाँ का जर्मनी का कि कनाडा का? कहाँ का टेम्परेचर पूछ रहे हो? ये कंपटीशन जर्मनी में हो रहा है अभी.
In America's Austin Perkins, pound for pound king of the game.
इसका ओपनर 302 है. मुझे नहीं लगता किसी का थर्ड अटेम्प्ट भी 302 होगा. देखना, ये नोट करना. इसका फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट 302 है और बाकी लिफ्टर्स का थर्ड अटेम्प्ट भी 302 नहीं होगा. Which is crazy to think about.
His squat world record is 323.
And that was easy work.
It really was.
When a 74 can take 302.5, make it an opener like that.
And then skip off the platform.
Yeah. He's operating on another level, isn't he?
I feel like he's going to go all out today. He's not going to the World Games.
Certainly in the squat.
कनाडा का अभी समर है यहाँ पे, तो 20 के आसपास थोड़ा प्लस माइनस 2-3.
242.5. The crowd receives him.
ये होम क्राउड जर्मनी में हो रहा है, तो होम क्राउड सपोर्ट कर रही है ये बंदे को.
No shortage of support in the crowd here today.
He's finished up on 242.5 or 247.5 at his last few competitions. Let's see if he can push through that today.
We're getting close.
He's about to pass into the Masters, if you can believe it.
फुल लेंथ सिगलेट पहना है ऑस्टिन पर्किंस ने.
I would suspect he's got 5 kilos. I would suspect he's got
हाँ,
more.
थोड़ा टाइम
Right.
जाएगा एडजस्ट करने में. गर्मी बहुत ज़्यादा.
I think Team
पहले
Germany
जैसे यहाँ आया था
load
तब
with
ठंडी
confidence.
ज़्यादा लगती थी. अब घर जाऊंगा तो गर्मी ज़्यादा लगेगी. एसी चाहिए रहेगा हर जगह.
Chun-Chia fan up next, 247.5.
ये लोग सब डेडलिफ्ट स्पेशलिस्ट है. इन लोग डेडलिफ्ट अच्छा है इनका.
Yeah,
इनका स्क्वाट
absolutely.
इतना बड़ा नहीं है ये
It's
क्लास
unlikely
में
anyone can
लोगों
catch
का, बट डेडलिफ्ट
Austin.
सब मारते 300 प्लस.
The fight for the rest of the medals is on.
And it's a tight one. Chun-Chia needs to collect these kilos. He's gone as high as 255. What do you think, Joe?
A little bit of work through the sticking point. I think he's got a bit more, but he gets a yellow card from one of the side referees.
40 प्लस. ओ भाई,
Can't even guess what that would be for.
हालत
Very
खराब हो
disorderly
जाएगा
burn
40
that.
प्लस में.
On yellow. He jumped the rack command.
Oh, shame to have done all that work, and that was a lot of work for a second.
It was, and it's unusual that the centre referee doesn't pick that up.
Kavla now, 255. Yeah, you're right.
बोला ना शुरू में हर जगह एसी में ही बैठा रहना पड़ेगा मुझे.
Opener.
That's a sizable jump. Ciccone traveled from the other side of the world for this event.
नाइस.
3 whites, good lift.
क्या लगता है कोई और लिफ्टर 300 मारेगा कि नहीं? ऑस्टिन के अलावा कोई और 300 टच भी करेगा कि नहीं ये क्लास में, ये वेट क्लास में?
260 kilos now for Leonardo.
Hit 280 in February at his national championships.
Based off of previous performances, Leonardo pacing to be a threat for that podium. I was just about to say he's got to keep collecting the kilos, and he does.
Depth call from one side referee, so let's take a look at the replay.
I think this is the side he got the call.
It is.
Ah,
Looks okay to me.
yeah, look good to me too.
मुंबई में ये है ना, बट
Cleanly,
40 डिग्री होता है या तो बाढ़ आ जाती है. मतलब या तो बारिश होती रहती है दिन रात या तो 40 डिग्री रहता है. तो वो भी है कि एक तो रास्ते हर जगह खुदे रहते हैं, उसमें पानी का लफड़ा, बारिश. तो ह्यूमिडिटी ज़्यादा रहती है बारिश और गर्मी के चक्कर में.
opting for a sizable jump here. We're still 10 kilos off his personal best.
नाइस.
That's slow.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a personal best from him today. But we do see 3 white lights for that second attempt.
बी ग्रुप में 74 केजी में किसी ने मारा क्या? बी ग्रुप का टोटल क्या था 74 केजी का सुबह जो हो रहा था?
No, he is definitely a threat for the podium. He's tracking really well.
And the Aussies wait with bated breath as he walks the weight out. Wow, they need not worry.
It was a little bit shaky, but it moved quickly. Centre referees keeping us in suspense.
3 white lights.
भाई नेक्स्ट लेवल मार रहे लोग डेप्थ जजिंग के चक्कर में.
Christos Konstantinou of Cyprus, 265 for his second attempt. 10-kilo jump.
This will match the best he's done in international competition anyway.
Nice. Oh भाई क्या स्पीड था.
PB, Ryan.
Yeah, I think his international personal best is about to get shifted. 3 white lights, as long as they don't get overly ambitious on that third.
Oh, fair point.
काफी है इसमें और जाने थोड़े अटेम्प्ट के लिए.
I mean, I'd be comfortable with 5. He hit
Yeah, absolutely.
he hit 270 back in Cyprus. I think he could bring that to the platform here at the World Championships today. As Adeo 270. Speaking of,
5 किलो का जंप.
Now, if I remember
इसका
rightly, his opener
हाँ
wasn't
फर्स्ट वाला
very
काफी
easy.
थोड़ा नहीं थोड़ा स्टिकी था.
But I haven't seen him lift before. Some lifters just lift slow. Now, did he cut depth there?
I think it looked in.
Ooh, 2-1.
2-1, the judges agree. If you check my passport, I am Canadian.
He got a white from this side.
The jury overturned it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just parallel. But you know, he moved the weight really easily. He can come back and hit that on his third.
रेड दे दिया.
Did not look like it was an issue.
वापस
Strength
टर्न
was
कर
in
दिया.
place.
ओवररूल कर दिया.
317.5. We're looking at a 700
Oh, भाई.
squat by a 74.
And this sets him up really well to extend his own world
700
record for
पाउंड
his
का
third.
स्क्वाट मार रहा है.
I won't give him
317.5.
his third squat before he's taken his second.
ओ भाई.
And that moved like a second attempt should. Austin Perkins reminding everybody.
Doing his John Cena on the way out.
आरपी 67 मार रहा है भाई.
I definitely could see him.
You caught the reference. Well, it did move quick. Blink and you'll miss it. 250 for Joshua Wright.
कंपेयर करो फर्स्ट और सेकंड में डिफरेंस.
And the German crowd rallying behind their nation's champion.
50 किलो का डिफरेंस है.
2.5
40-50
kilos
किलो का
more than
डिफरेंस है
before.
स्कॉट फर्स्ट और सेकंड में. सिर्फ स्कॉट्स में अभी तो.
He's got his federation president cheering for him in the crowd.
Yeah,
भाई
you're gonna hit a
इतना
personal
इजी
record.
कैसे. मैं बोला ना वो वर्ल्ड का बेस्ट पावर लिफ्टर है. नॉट जस्ट इन हिज वेट क्लास. नंबर 1 बाय ओवरऑल डॉट्स और रैंकिंग जो भी होती है उनकी दूसरे वेट क्लास से कंपेयर करने की भी. लीग
Oh, just made a mistake right at the bottom. of
लीग
the
ऑफ हिज
bottom
ओन.
Very controlled descent, but
हाँ,
once he hit
he-
the
he is
bottom,
the
he
most
explained to his
ड्रग
coach
टेस्टेड
something
एथलीट.
felt
मतलब
off.
सबसे
We might
ज़्यादा
see better from the
डोपिंग
side.
टेस्ट
I think
उसकी
there's a
होती
little
है.
bit of hip shift. Yeah, there
Yes,
it went.
there was. Right at the bottom, might have lost a little bit of tension and
But you know,
regaining
he
that.
didn't try and stand up. He could have injured himself trying to get up from that position. So I think he was right just to shake his head and have the spotters take it.
And good catch by the spotters, by the way, is 255 awaits Chun-Chia fan.
Missed 247.5, gone up all the way to 255. But if your ambition is to make the podium, you have to keep pushing.
And 247.5 was work. He's a podium contender.
If it comes off, it's a bold strategy.
I think it's the right move, if I'm honest. That was depth.
Yes.
Nice.
He's got a hold. It was walking in a little too early last time. Didn't make the mistake here. 3 white lights.
Well, that's what turns a mistake into a bold strategy.
Right. Depth for sure.
और कुछ निकलता भी नहीं वहाँ. ये है रियल नाटीगढ़. वो ये सब चीजें क्लिकबेट के लिए होती है, व्यूज एंड क्लिकबेट के लिए होती है. लोगों को मालूम है ये सब टर्म्स यूज करेंगे तो लोग वो देंगे. मसाला मिलता है लोगों को देखने का.
Quite a few lifters still to go. Definitely worth a shot. It's a big jump though, 10 kilos.
Possible event medal in his sight. Might have cut it.
The refs, yeah.
Yeah.
2-1.
2-1,
Nice.
good.
But we see the jury lean in now for the replay.
They're deliberating. Okay,
I
look
think
better.
that looked good, yeah.
Look better from the side.
There's still a conversation going on the jury table, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Clinton Lee of Singapore, 270.
Oh, it's overturned.
I mean, it was close.
It was.
रेड दे दिया भाई. ओवरटर्न कर दे रहे बाद में. पहले वाइट दे के बाद में ओवरटर्न कर दे रहे जूरी. 2 जन का ऐसा हुआ अभी. Oh, bhai. Oh, nice. Almost. Nice try.
Unfortunately not. He used up a lot of energy fighting that bar as well.
Lee, a podium threat. Really needs these squats. He understands how tight it's going to be to grab a medal. And the door of opportunity opens for Leonardo of Australia, 270. Leonardo also hovering around that podium.
वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड अटेम्प्ट्स देखने मिलेंगे कि नहीं 74 में, बेंच या डेडलिफ्ट में या स्क्वाट में. ऑस्टिन ने भी कितना लोड किया देखना पड़ेगा. देख ये लिफ्ट के बाद चेक करते हैं ऑस्टिन ने कितना लोड किया थर्ड अटेम्प्ट. Oh भाई, क्या बात है.
Absolutely right on the money.
White lights, yes.
Yeah, good attempt selection by Team Australia there.
किधर गया? 323.5 लोड किया. ज़्यादा बड़ा जंप नहीं लिया.
Back-to-back Australians here. 270 stays on the bar for Kia.
ज़्यादा बड़ा जंप नहीं लिया है. बहुत सेफ खेल रहा है वो. उसको he's just doing enough to get the win. Not going for any records probably.
Bombay Samagi looking to go 3 for 3. This will equal his personal best, but this time it'll be at the IPF World Championship.
Oh, nice try.
Not quite, unfortunately.
बेंच देखी थी ना, भास्कर भाई की बेंच देखी थी. He did really well. बहुत अच्छा किया उन्होंने.
Attempting 601 pounds.
He's having a good squat session so far. Hopefully that continues.
We thought, could he squat the same amount he did
बट
back in Cyprus?
पहला
He's gonna have to
कंपटीशन था ना
match
वर्ल्ड लेवल
as
पे,
well.
तो उसके हिसाब से बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया. He's only gonna do
Ask
more
a little bit of energy from the crowd and they comply.
better next time. और अच्छा होगा अगली बार. एरन नहीं खेल रहा है. एरन एशियंस खेलेगा अभी जुलाई में शायद. ओ भाई,
Oh, and Christos Constantinou
that was amazing.
with authority.
That was superb. Depth
Oh
for
my
sure.
god, nice.
Moves himself into a silver medal position for the squad event. Overcome with emotion, and why not?
And I think he'll definitely have more at his next competition. That wasn't maxed out.
With 2 lefters left to go. Yeah, that squat. Silver is his. Adioe of Canada, 272.5, looking for that squat bronze. Strength was there for 270, just a little bit high.
नहीं, रजत भैया भी नहीं खेल रहे. वो भी दूसरा कोई कंपटीशन की एशियंस की प्रेप कर रहे शायद.
That looks better
It
to
was
me.
deeper, yeah.
Does he clinch a medal? And he does.
Yes.
3 white lights
Nice.
and a bronze squat.
That's
Canada.
fantastic. Taking a bronze medal home to Canada in his first competition, his first World Championships.
Austin Perkins up next now. 3 in the 74 kilo class.
भाई इतना तेज मारता है बंदा, इसका डेप्थ भी पता नहीं चलता है कि सही से मार रहा है कि नहीं मार रहा है. टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट.
At just 26 years old.
एशियंस में बहुत सारे इंडियन एथलीट्स दिखेंगे ये साल तुमको. ये वर्ल्ड
Breaking his own world
तो
record by
इसमें
the minimum
इसमें एक ही है
distance
इंडियन अभी फिलहाल.
He's not coming out.
Oh wow. That's
He
that's
got
quite
us all going there.
yeah, that's quite the trick, Austin. We'll have words later. I can only imagine receiving that energy.
फुद्दू बना दिया भाई लोगों को. वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड अटेम्प्ट लोड करके नहीं आ रहा है वो.
Fights, but when he picks one, expect fireworks. And this is a good time for me to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. SPD, who sponsors many of the national teams and some of the biggest stars in our sport.
बोला ना वो
See the
he's
lovely
doing
kid on the
just enough to
platform
win.
all throughout the World Championships, as well as
Easily वो
Russell,
जीत जाएगा,
that supplies
but he's not going for any
equipment. You see
records or
Wright
anything.
on the platform right now, the best in the business. And
अभी
our
bench
final
शुरू होगा
sponsor,
थोड़ी देर में.
Visit Multi-
थोड़ी देर में बेंच शुरू होगा. चैट देखते हैं. ट्रोल कर दिया भाई. इंडिया से कोई खेल रहा है? हाँ, इंडिया से एक बंदा खेल रहा है, बट वो कल खेलेगा, आज नहीं खेल रहा. 83s में बोगम हरीश कुमार इज कम्पीटिंग. कल 10 मिनट का ब्रेक है. मैं बताता हूँ शायद कौन सी क्लास में खेल रहा हूँ. इस ग्रुप में खेल रहा है, तो तुम्हारे यहाँ का टाइम चेक कर लेना. मेंस 83 kg बी एंड सी ग्रुप इस ग्रुप में खेल रहा है. तो मेरे यहाँ का 3 AM होगा, तुम्हारे यहाँ अलग टाइमिंग होगा, तो देख लेना क्या टाइम पे हो रहा है. जो लोग को देखना है इंडियन लिफ्टर को, हमारे वर्ल्ड क्लासिक पावर लिफ्टिंग में एक ही बंदा है जो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. सो डू सपोर्ट हिम. वो जूनियर्स में होगा। शिवम आई गेस वर्ल्ड्स जूनियर में खेलेगा। ये ओपन है, इसमें सारे वर्ल्ड के बेस्ट पावर लिफ्टर्स यूजुअली compete करते हैं। ओपन में अभी फ़िलहाल वो जूनियर्स का वर्ल्ड अलग होगा। प्रॉब्ली नेक्स्ट मंथ है शायद, कि आई एम नॉट श्योर कब है, देख लेते हैं ना। बेंच का किसका अच्छा है बेंच? इसमें एक बेंच का वो है, हाँ, ये ताइवान वाला जो बंदा है, इसका बेंच का खुद का वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड होल्डर है ये बेंच में। तो ही विल कवर अप बेंच में एंड डेडलिफ्ट में भी। क्या देखना था अपने को, मैं भूल गया। हाँ, कॉम्पिटिशन्स देखने देना। हाँ, कभी है वर्ल्ड गेम्स होने वाला है 1 अगस्त में। वो एक उसमें काफ़ी लिफ्टर्स दिखेंगे, तुम्हारे फेवरेट लिफ्टर्स। और ये रहा वर्ल्ड्स मेन जूनियर एंड सब जूनियर क्लासिक चैंपियनशिप अगस्त में। Probably Shivam will compete in this one, I guess. Men's junior and sub junior classic championship जो 25th August to 5th September, ये वाला। Sixteen days। ये किस चीज़ का टाइम लिखा है? हाँ, अभी 2 ही बड़े इवेंट है आईपीएफ के। तो मेन एक जूनियर सब जूनियर होगा और एक वर्ल्ड गेम्स होगा जो अगस्त में है। 2 इवेंट्स जो देखने मज़ा आएगा। बाकी एशियंस होगा, वो जुलाई में है शायद एशियंस। तो उसका एशियन ये रहा। इसमें तुम्हारे लिफ्टर्स दिखेंगे काफ़ी, एरन सिंघा एंड अदर लिफ्टर्स एशियंस में। किधर गया? ये वाले में नॉमिनेशन देख लेते। देखो 59 में आदर्श है, 66 में कोई किसी ने अभी नॉमिनेशन नहीं दिया, 74 में किसी ने नॉमिनेशन नहीं दिया है, 83 में एरन ने नॉमिनेशन दिया है, 93 में सिंघा ने नॉमिनेशन दिया है, और 120 प्लस में जोशी मयंक ने दिया है। बस यही 4 नाम दिखे मेरे को अभी तक जिन्होंने नाम दिया हुआ है। प्रॉब्ली मुझे पता नहीं कब तक नाम दे सकते हैं। फाइनल नॉमिनेशन 6 शायद 2-3 दिन और है। 13 तारीख लिखा है ना फाइनल, द एंड ऑफ फाइनल नॉमिनेशन डे। हाँ, ये रहा ना एशियन जुलाई में 4 नाम दिख रहे हैं मेरे को इंडिया के। 59 में आदर्श है, 83 में एरन है, 93 में सौरभ कुमार है, एंड 120 में जोशी मयंक है जो जुलाई में है। ओपन सब जूनियर में कोई नहीं दिख रहा है। जूनियर में चिन्मय शुक्ला है ना 66 में। जूनियर का अलग है शायद, हाँ, बस चिन्मय शुक्ला है 66 में। एंड मास्टर्स में भी एक बंदा है इंडिया का, राजू पाल मास्टर्स 3 में नगी साजिद और विमेंस का अलग होगा, विमेंस का भी चेक करेंगे। रजत का नॉमिनेशन नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को, प्रॉब्ली कोई दूसरे वर्ल्ड गेम्स के लिए होगा, चेक कर लेंगे। वर्ल्ड गेम्स दिख नहीं रहा है इंडिया का कोई भी वर्ल्ड गेम्स में। और कौन सा बचा आईपीएफ का? जूनियर कौन सा था? ये रहा, जूनियर एंड सब जूनियर क्लासिक। इसमें दिखेंगे 2-4 नाम प्रॉब्ली। अभी तक तो किसी का नॉमिनेशन आया नहीं, इसमें टाइम है अभी डेट डालने के लिए आई गेस, और धीरे धीरे नॉमिनेशन देंगे लोग। वीज़ा वगैरह का भी इनको करना पड़ता होगा ना, क्योंकि दूर दूर होते हैं, जापान में है, केमन आइलैंड्स में, कोस्टा रिका में है। नींद आ रही है। कल मेरी नींद हुई नहीं अच्छे से बिल्कुल भी। खाना पीना सब उल्टा सीधा हो गया था, मतलब टाइमिंग वाइज। किस किस को कैमरा यूज़ करना आता है, मतलब प्रॉपर जो सोनी निकॉन वाले कैमरा होते हैं, किसको आता है यूज़ करना?
And there's a quick look at the running order on the bench press with Miriam up first and Bobby Butters wrapping up the opening round of bench press. Representing the Netherlands, 85 kilos.
But what a field where we've got 3 previous world champions and we could see a brand new one today.
And while Sarah Naldi has not won an open world championship, she has won in the juniors, taken European championships, medaled in the open at the world championships. Veteran of the game, but new to the 57 kilo class. Already making her presence felt.
Easy bench there for Miriam.
तुम लोग को किसी को डिजिटल कैमरा यूज़ करना आता है, निकॉन वाला या ऐसा वाला? बाय ब्रो, ध्यान रखना अपना, मिलेंगे जल्दी। देखते हैं कल परसों में अगर स्ट्रीम करने का टाइम मिला तो 83 या 93 का करेंगे, देखते हैं। आप लोग क्या सोने का टाइम हो गया होगा वैसे भी।
Bench isn't Joy's favourite. Need to get through this with as many kilos as possible and then pull that massive deadlift out of her back pocket.
नहीं,
I remember her emergence, 2017 World Championship, collected so many
मैं
medals.
सोच रहा था
Here we are
लेने का,
all those years later,
बट मुझे आता नहीं यूज़ करना.
still in the hunt. Nice opener for Joy.
11:38. अभी तो मुझे लगा 1-2 बज रहे होंगे रात के. अभी तो टाइम है फिर. एशियन के टाइम करेंगे. जुलाई में है ना एशियन, तो तब तो प्रॉब्ली मुंबई से स्ट्रीम करना पड़ेगा. मुंबई में सेटअप करना पड़ेगा.
25 kilos.
मुंबई में जाके पहले पीसी सेटअप करना पड़ेगा. तब तो मैं भी इंडियन टाइम के हिसाब से स्ट्रीम करूँगा, तो जितने बजे. बट जापान में हो रहा है ना, तो अपने को जापान के टाइम के हिसाब से मैच देखने पड़ेंगे.
That was a while on the chest, but I think
करेंगे,
he's just
कुछ ना कुछ
bouncing
सेटअप
around
कर
a
देंगे
little
तब
bit.
तक.
And we have a red card failure from the front. That's on elbow.
कब है, क्या था डेट उसका? कंपटीशन 6 जुलाई को है. बहुत जल्दी है. सेटअप हो पाएगा कि नहीं पता नहीं एशियंस के लिए. कोशिश करूँगा पूरी.
But the jury have overruled. Both elbows have to meet depth. The rule is that the bottom of the elbow must be at least parallel with the middle of the shoulder joint.
Safan Powell, 95 kilos.
Three for 3 on squat. How's bench gonna go? Oh, it might go quite well.
Yeah, that was smooth. I think Team France will proceed with confidence. Jack, also of France, 95 kilos. She has benched as heavy as 107 and a half. That was smooth. Two thumbs up to the coach. And the new squat world record holder, Sarah Naldi, opening with 100 kilos even.
She's bench 112 and a half in the 63s.
इंडिया में कौन अच्छा गेमिंग या स्ट्रीमिंग पीसी प्रोवाइड कर सकता है, तुम लोगों को कोई पता है जिससे ले सके अच्छे प्राइस में?
It was. The most she's done in this class so far is 105. We could see her do more than that today based on her opener.
I would honestly be okay if she took 105 for a second. We might get real close to those 63 kilo numbers, and that's scary if you're 57s. Natalie Richards, 102.5.
आज डेडलिफ्ट है मेरा भी.
Natalie sustaining injuries in the off season, but the bench press remains loyal.
Yeah, she did 112 and a half at nationals.
That equals her personal best. Smooth work.
Very easy.
Evita.
देखते बेंच देखेंगे मेंस का. उसके बाद शायद मैं खाना खाने जाऊंगा, तो मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम देखूंगा शायद डेडलिफ्ट.
What do you think about
Not
this,
sure.
Joe?
But मेंस का बेंच देख लेते हैं एटलीस्ट.
Prudent choice.
Pretty easy, I'd say.
It's not often you see an 8-year veteran of the game open so close to a personal best on bench press. I got a feeling we're going to move way past her previous best, though. 105 now for Bobby Butters.
Bobby's a big subtotaler. She front loads her total, so she needs to squeeze everything she can out of bench. She won't be amongst the bigger deadlifters.
Matt Gary waiting in the wings. Eyeing his lift.
सो जाओ. मेरे यहाँ तो अभी दिन शुरू हुआ है. दोपहर के 2 बज रहे. अभी तो थोड़ा उठा हूँ मैं. लंच करूँगा थोड़ी देर में बाद. उसके बाद शायद एक नैप लूँगा और फिर बाद में जिम जाऊँगा. आज डेडलिफ्ट मारनी है. सेकेंडरी डेडलिफ्ट है थोड़ा. 4x4 है शायद डेडलिफ्ट मेरा. कल का स्क्वाट्स काफ़ी वो बेंच अच्छा गया कल का, बट स्क्वाट्स के टाइम एनर्जी काफ़ी कम थी क्योंकि खाना पीना नहीं. कल बाहर गया हुआ था, पूरा दिन बाहर ही था, तो खाना पीना नहीं हो पा रहा था मेरा ट्रैवलिंग के चक्कर में. ये वाले ऐड स्किप भी नहीं होते भाई. हो गया. यहाँ कल फिर इंस्टा का स्टेटस रहेगा नो स्लीप. नहीं आज सोया हूँ थोड़ा काफ़ी. संडे नहीं, कल मंडे था ना. हाँ, मंडे को नहीं सो पाया था. संडे और मंडे नहीं सोया था ढंग से. आज तो सोया हूँ. कल के वर्कआउट के बाद तो फिर बाद में दबा के सोया हूँ. वो स्क्वाट करके आया घर, खाना खाया. पहला तो इतना भूख लग रही थी, एकदम एनर्जी नहीं थी बॉडी में बिल्कुल भी. खाना खाया दबा के और फिर जो सोया हूँ मस्त.
Not having a great day today. She only got one squat in, and this was on elbow depth. Her right arm was much higher than her left.
It's going to be difficult to change your setup if that's what's plaguing that right elbow from
वो स्क्वाट थोड़ा और फास्ट मूव होना चाहिए था, ऐसा मेरे को लगा, क्योंकि एनर्जी कम थी इसलिए थोड़ा.
It was better, but I don't know if it was good enough. No.
She looks disappointed, a little frustrated. I don't blame her.
Now that's a tough one to change on the fly, Ryan. It was better.
Yeah,
she got it further down. But you know, once you've missed on that, the judges are going to be looking for it on the second time.
She'll have one more attempt, and then after that, if she doesn't hit, she'll bomb out, still be able to move into the deadlifts, but not register a total. Not for herself, nor team points for her nation. Joy Namani, 97.5. Good second attempt for Joy. $100 kilos even now for Sophane Paul of France.
भाई 57 kg क्लास विमेंस का जो है, 100 kg बेंच मारना कितना बड़ा बात है उसमें. आप कितने ही फीमेल एथलीट्स जानते होगे आप जो एक 100 kg बेंच मारते हैं, ऊपर से एट सच अ लोअर बॉडी फैट क्लास, लोअर बॉडी वेट क्लास. एक बड़ा बॉडी वेट क्लास होता है तो समझ में भी आता है 57 केजी क्लास में 100 केजी मारना इज
Elbow depth right on point.
इनसेन।
And 100 kilos stays on the bar for
और
Jack
भाई
Jack.
क्या हालचाल? बढ़िया, आप बताओ क्या हालचाल? हमारा तो चल रहा है अच्छा खासा, खा रहे पी रहे वर्कआउट कर रहे
These are huge numbers for 57 kilo ladies. World record is 123. That was Donna Berglund back in 2022, I think.
Oh,
Now, did the bar go down, Ryan?
It
red
moved.
light.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
it did.
my opinion doesn't matter at this point. Let's take a look at that replay.
We'll see it more clearly from the front. Oh, it was tiny. Tiny.
I know it moved horizontally, side to side in that direction. Was it down up? I didn't see that, but the refs are a little closer than me. Sarah Naldi attempting 105. That's the number I thought she might load.
कितने लोग की 100 केजी बेंच लग जाती है आप लोग में से?
Slowed her down a fair bit, but look, she's drawn a red card failure as well from the side.
हाँ,
So
ऑस्टिन
let's take a
परकिंस
look at
इसी
the
लाइव में
replay from
compete
the
कर
front.
रहा है ब्रदर। अभी लड़कियों का बेंच खत्म होने के बाद लड़कों का बेंच शुरू होगा, उसमें ऑस्टिन
No, I
परकिंस
think
आएगा।
she'll be good there.
I'd be comfortable with 110.
स्क्वाट्स हो गया दोनों का, लड़कियों का लड़कों का। ऑस्टिन
Do you know
परकिंस ने
what? She's reasonably
317.5 मारा या
fit. She's just
317 मारा
nothing there.
सेकेंड अटेम्प्ट में, और थर्ड अटेम्प्ट में आया ही नहीं वो। फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में 302.5 मारा, सेकंड में 317.5 मारा, एंड देन थर्ड में वो आया ही नहीं।
Half to her best.
बोला मेरे को खेलना ही नहीं है इतना काफ़ी है मेरे लिए, ऐसे ही जीत जाऊंगा मैं।
Nice.
Yeah, that was smooth and easy. Handled that 5 kilos well. Bobby Butters up next, 110 kilos for her second attempt.
This has been a familiar pattern for her for the last couple of competitions. 105 and then 110.
भाई साहब
Oh, but that's slow.
Yeah, that slowed her down considerably. The only possible route is 112.5.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even on her best day, 113 is the top end. Natalia Richards, 110 kilos. Previous personal best in comp, 112.5.
What's my thought on Varastelori changing weight class? गुड डिसीजन, उसने 83s में काफ़ी सालों तक डोमिनेट किया, अच्छा खेला, वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड्स तोड़े, शेफील्ड में भी अच्छा ही किया था उसने। ही वॉज होल्डिंग 83 का टाइटल काफ़ी टाइम तक अच्छे से। अब जो नया जनरेशन compete करने आ रहा है वो लोग भाई अलग लेवल तगड़े, और वो काफ़ी सालों से होल्ड कर रहे हैं, तो मूविंग अप इज़ अ गुड डिसीजन। उसने ऑलरेडी मूव अप करना शुरू ही किया है और ऑलरेडी उसका नंबर्स इतना अच्छा ऊपर जा रहा है। 93 में ही डेफिनेटली बी टॉप 2-3 पोडियम थ्रेट रहेगा जब वो compete करेगा अगले साल 93 में। प्रॉब्ली 93 में भी डोमिनेट कर सकता है वो। उसका ट्रेनिंग नंबर्स इज लुकिंग गुड फॉर नाउ.
Oh, wow.
I thought that had stopped just an inch off the chest, but she got it moving again.
3 white lights. Michelle is back with 92.5. Once again, Michelle
थर्ड अटेम्प्ट.
not able to reach
लड़कियों का थर्ड
75
अटेम्प्ट है, उसके बाद
on that
मेंस
right
का बेंच शुरू होगा.
So what could she do at this point, Ryan? What adjustments could she make?
It's difficult.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, because your setup is your setup. You've done it all
Maybe.
through prep.
Maybe just sink a little bit. Maybe bring her grip in a tiny bit.
You might even teeter slightly to the right. That's not.
I think it's the same as the second.
Yeah, it might even be worse.
ओह
Okay.
Oh, 2-1.
ओह
Let's
दे
see
दिया
what the
थर्ड
jury
में.
I
does.
think the jury, the jury have overruled.
ने ओवररूल कर दिया.
Take a look at this replay. Unfortunately,
Right arm.
that right arm doesn't get any better.
That's a real shame. But as you say, she'll go through to deadlift.
100 kilos for Joy Namani, and we thought that was probably the best choice for her, based off of how 97.5 moved. Wow.
Wow. She can
Hovered-
grind a bench too.
Yeah, it hovered over the chest about an inch away and stuck there for just a few moments. Right here.
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट है सबके.
Able to grind her way through it.
उसके बाद मेंस का बेंच
Jack
शुरू होगा.
Jack back 100 kilos.
जो ताइवान वाला
Missed
बंदा है
this on her second
वो
attempt.
शायद उसका बेंच का रिकॉर्ड होल्डर है, तो देखेंगे कितना मारता है वो.
Just a tiny bit of downward motion. That was
Oh, that-
loads better.
Yeah. You see that? You think she probably could have took 105 if she had the same technique. But she's happy, got some positive momentum going into deadlifts, and she has a huge deadlift. Look how that moved in contrast to the second attempt.
अपने इंडिया से 120
102.5 now for Sofan
प्लस केजी में कम्पीट
France.
करेगा. क्या आपको लगता है वो यूएसए को फाइट दे पाएगा? फाइट तो देगा. हाँ, ही हैज 1000 केजी टोटल, तो ही इज टॉप 2 नहीं आएगा वो, बट थर्ड ही कैन कम. आई थिंक ही इज डेफिनेटली, अगर ब्रॉन्ज मेडल मिलता है तो भी बहुत बड़ी बात है. एंड आई गेस वो ब्रिटेन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है कि इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. आई डोंट थिंक सो वो इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है.
Oh, waves it off.
Just not quite there today.
ही इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग ब्रिटेन आई गेस.
Sofan has previously hit this weight. An appropriate third attempt selection, but just a little too much on the
हाँ,
day.
ग्रेट ब्रिटेन को,
And Sarah
वो
Naldi,
ग्रेट ब्रिटेन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है.
7.5.
इंडिया को नहीं रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है अजय शर्मा.
The Italian building a monster subtotal at this point. She has quite the spread over the rest of the pack. A lot can still happen in the deadlifts. So quick at the same.
Nice.
It was.
And I think honestly that was right on the money with that 107.5.
That's a new personal best in this weight class.
आई थिंक जीसस ओलिवेरा और
Oh wow, look at that.
हेजुस ओलिवेरा और वो
Strap to the top, the last 2 inches.
तैमूर करके एक बंदा है, जूनियर में था लास्ट ईयर.
Negotiation,
वो दोनों बंदे
112.5 for Bobby Butters,
काफी
110
तगड़े हैं. तो फर्स्ट सेकंड उनमें
effort, but Bobby is
काफ़ी क्लोज जाएगा एंड थर्ड के लिए
tight
अजय
as she
शर्मा
needs
कैन
to. Can she find
हाँ
another gear, Joe?
I think she
हेजुस
can make
ओलिवेरा
this.
एंड
Bit of a
तैमूर
loop
करके
question
जो
to
बंदा
relay
है
over to you, right?
I
वो
think she
दोनों
can do
बंदे
this. I've
फर्स्ट
seen her
सेकंड
run
के
this
लिए
weight
कम्पीट करेंगे
several times
एंड
before.
देन
Of course,
Ajay
your
can come
top
third, I
strength
guess,
isn't
अगर if
always
you
there on the day you
plays
need
his
it.
cards right.
But I think she's looking strong today.
बाकी कभी कभी डिपेंड करता है ऑन द डे जजिंग के ऊपर भी.
All three remaining lifters taking this weight.
Oh,
It's not going. Not quite.
Excellent catch.
nice try.
And that was.
बट
I
वो
mean, when
तैमूर करके जो बंदा है
on, she's willing
ही
to empty the tank.
लास्ट ईयर जूनियर में उसने इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म किया था एंड वो अभी ओपन में आ ही रहा है, तो आने वाले 2-3 साल में
Would not quite
वो
go.
कैचअप कर लेगा ओलिवेरा से या उससे उसके भी रिकॉर्ड तोड़ सकता है.
Didn't leave anything behind, really.
Natalie Richards, 112.5. Right now she's in bench gold.
She's the lightest in body weight of the three lifters attempting this.
Natalie would love to walk away with a medal at the 2025 IPF World Championship.
No, I think she jumped that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it's on your chest and it just feels too heavy, you think, oh, I've got to go now.
Yeah, I think she just jumped that command. All proves to be academic. And 112.5, Evita of Malta, currently in the bronze medal position for bench press. Opportunity to snag the gold.
Could we see the bench gold go back to Malta?
Oh, huge effort, and it looks like bench gold to Malta it is. Judges agree, 3 white lights. Malta collecting a gold at IPF Worlds. Excellent effort by Evita.
अब मेंस का शुरू होगा.
As we look, Evita in gold, Natalie Richards grabbing the silver medal, and Bobby Butters, same bench, but on body weight, getting shuffled down to the bronze medal position. And we get ready as we move directly into the men's 74 kilo class. Taking a look at the squats here.
317.5.
Perkins with that huge 700-pound squat taking gold. Christos, 600-pound squat taking silver.
50 किलो लगभग ऑलमोस्ट
Equaling it and on body weight
45 kg का डिफरेंस है
taking bronze.
फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड.
Speaking of the Canadian, Olenray Waju opening off with 140 kilos. Had an opportunity to speak to him backstage. He was ever so happy to grab a medal for Canada in the squat event. But more lifting left to go.
Wishing you all the very best for
Olenray,
your upcoming
10-year
world championship.
veteran.
मैं नहीं compete कर रहा, वो कोई world championship में.
Our path was a little bit wobbly on the way up, but the strength was there.
No doubt on that elbow depth. Might have been a speed wobble. We'll see, because in the squats, if you remember, started off a little shaky.
Yep.
Ended up able to grab a bronze medal. Speaking of medalists in the squat event, Christos, 145.
super
Oh,
easy.
nice.
With speed. $152.5 for Leonardo. Susitra of Australia. Also a 10-year veteran of the game.
Hit 165 at his nationals.
Another good smooth opener.
कैसे हो मानस भाई, क्या हालचाल? इसकी ग्रिप भाई
162.5 for Clinton Lee.
नहीं, ओलंपिक में तो नहीं आई है अभी तक पावर लिफ्टिंग, बट मे बी इन फ्यूचर. स्ट्रीम ओलंपिक का चैनल कर रहा है, यूट्यूब चैनल.
Into the 170s on bench.
मे बी ये लोग टेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि क्या व्यूअरशिप होती है स्पोर्ट की वगैरह, और मे बी ले ले ओलंपिक्स में पावर लिफ्टिंग को.
Pacing himself well if he wants to land back into the 170s today.
A little bit shaky on the arms, but some lifters do shake. The lift was clearly easy enough.
$165 for Kavwa.
बढ़िया, बस हम भी बढ़िया ही है भाई. चल रही है, कट रही है जिंदगी. कुछ ऐसा खास तो नहीं हो रहा है.
Has done as much as 180, but not for a couple of years. What do you think, Ryan?
Looked
It wasn't really quick, but it certainly wasn't in any doubt.
Yeah, I hesitate to read too much into these sometimes in the bench press because the stroke isn't just down up, it comes off to the angle.
Yeah.
And if you get a misgroove there, it just slows it down and makes it hard to read. Kian, 167.5. And the Aussies not shy in showing their support for the other lifters, for their lifters.
Oh, easy.
Really nice. That's only 10 kilos below his PB. So could see him take a 7.5 kilo jump now. What do you think? You think 10 kilos is there?
Overall, or are you thinking right off the hop the second?
Well, it was pretty quick. Depends where he's expecting to end up.
I would take
Home
7.5,
crowd
but
I think
support.
you're probably right.
I'm a nervous Nelly.
Germany.
Joshua Wright, host nation Germany, 177.5. If all goes right, Joshua might find himself on that podium. Nicely done.
Easy. अभी आएंगे लास्ट के 2-3 बड़े बेंचर्स. ओ भाई, इसकी सर की नसें फट रही है. Austin Perkins.
World champion Austin Perkins. 192.5. He had us all fooled when he loaded up the squat world record. We'll all be a little bit hesitant when he loads up a third attempt now moving forward. That was smooth.
That was easy. Now he's hit 200 quite a few times. Where would you go from there, Ryan? Would you try for a small PB?
I would say so. I mean, obviously he's well conserved after that squat event, only taking 2 attempts. If he's feeling strong, he's got the energy, why not? Load it up. 202.5 for Chun-Chia fan.
Bring your dream home to life for as low as $30 per month for 24 months.
World record holder in this class. Did 215 at the Asians. No easy feat, taking a world record off Eddie Berglund.
That's to say the least.
इसका वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड है बेंच में अभी ये क्लास में वेट क्लास में.
With ease. Absolutely monstrous bench press on that young man when 202.5 is an opening weight. Olenray Weju of Canada, 145 for his second attempt.
And that really slowed him down.
It slowed him down all heart, locking that one out. Smiles. Little acknowledgement to the crowd.
Took the left arm a little while to join the party, but it's not there in the end.
But did RSVP at the last minute. Christos, 152.5.
His opener came off his chest like a rocket.
Nice.
Not much of a slowdown considering he jumped 7.5 kilos.
ओ भाई फटाफट मेंस का बेंच देखेंगे
Room to move up now.
फिर उसके बाद मैं खाना खाने जाऊंगा.
Leonardo, 160 for a second attempt.
Employing Japanese grip there, so the bar sits in the across the palm of your hand. And it works really well for him.
3 white lights. $167.5 now for Clinton Lee.
That's quite a conservative jump. His opener did move well.
He's hit as high as 175. His squats took a hit today. Maybe they're moving a little more softly. Come to bench press. Let's see how his second attempt moves.
seemed just as easy as his first, really.
Yeah, perhaps a little too softly.
चैट में डिस्कशन चल रही है
7.5
इनके
kilos.
कि जो कंट्रीज़ यूएसए और ग्रेट ब्रिटेन जैसी कंट्रीज़ है जिनमें 4-5 तगड़े तगड़े लोग हैं जो वर्ल्ड लेवल पे टॉप 5 है, उनमें से एक को ही क्वालिफिकेशन मिलता है, और जो कंट्रीज़ में कम टोटल वाले लोग हैं वो लोग को भी रिप्रेजेंटेशन मिल जाता है वर्ल्ड लेवल पे. तो ऐसा होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए, ये कन्वर्सेशन चल रही है चैट पे, मैं वो पढ़ रहा था.
5 kilo jump.
बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं कि अनफेयर है.
Bench.
A little bit sticky through the middle.
Read some lips. Heard Kean or seen Kean say 5. Conversation continues off the side of the platform though.
Now he had his hand open as he took the bar out of the rack. The rules do actually say the hand must be closed with the bar in the rack, so she needs to keep an eye on that. But the refs didn't pick it up, so all's fine.
Kabwa, 172.5. We are awfully close to the jury though, Joe. Please speak softly.
I will. I will. Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah. That's leaving Kabwa very little room to go. Obviously 2.5 kilos is the next jump. Kilos for Germany's son, Joshua Wright.
Going well for Josh.
Yeah. Smooth and consistent. 190 is his previous personal best. I think 190 is going to get loaded here today.
I think so.
Austin Perkins up next, 200 kilos. This will match his personal best in comp.
And that was the right number, definitely.
Yeah. Good attempt selection. Struts off. Almost uninspired. Took a bit of effort, but we did get 3 lifts out of him.
वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड, वर्ल्ड ओपन रिकॉर्ड बेंच अटेम्प्ट ऑस्टिन परकिंस का तो इजी हुआ.
It's his own world record.
Chun-Chia in prep has hit 222.5, but he's traveled an awfully long way, had to cut weight. Whole nother ball game at the IPF World Championships.
And it's a big jump from his 202.5 opener. So is his body primed for the big lift?
We're about to find out.
Primed
Oh.
and ready.
And the judges
Oh, they're keeping us in suspense. We are missing one ref's light.
3 white lights for a new world record. Chun-Chia does it again.
Damn. Open world record.
And that is only the
215.5 bench 74 kg body weight pe.
Chun-Chia hit 222.5
Baap
in
re.
training. Just broke his own world record.
I don't think he's got much more. He's very slow through the sticking point. I wouldn't put an awful lot on that.
Orlin Ray Weiju, 147.5, conservative 2.5 kilo jump. The way 145 moved, prudent choice. Nice catch by the spotters and loaders.
Third attempts, you'll see a lot of fail attempts third mein.
I've just seen Chun-Chia fan, he's put 2 kilos on it. 217 and a half. I think that's about right.
I was just about to say, I think 2 kilos he might be able to manage. Back-to-back world record attempts here in the 74 kilo class. But first, Christos Constantinou of Cyprus, 157.5. This
No, that's quite conservative given how well his second moved.
matches his personal best, shying away from uncharted territory.
Nice.
I think
Moved
it was
good.
the right move.
Yeah, you know what? 2020 hindsight, right? Had a conversation with his coaches, and 2.5 kilos might have been just a little bit too much. Take another view on the slow-mo replay. Leonardo Susitra of Australia, 165. He's hit this before. Pacing to try to elbow his way onto the podium.
Almost 3 times bench किया उसने अपने body weight का. मैं
One of them, he needs to hit
मतलब
this.
almost, which is so crazy to think about.
And hit it he does.
Just 2 times body weight bench करना is elite level.
You know, Ryan, I think we're
3
gonna see
times
a
करना
medal
तो
eventually from
लगभग
the B group. Kawashima with 192. I think he's guaranteed
impossible के
bronze at
बराबर
this
है.
point.
Clinton Lee back on the platform, 172.5.
ओपन रॉ में बोल रहा हूँ, equipped में नहीं बोल रहा मैं.
Clinton missed that third squat. He's a podium favorite, but it's going to be a tight race. Oh, and just right on the money attempt selection by Team Singapore.
And the bar swung around, but the rule is that the whole bar has to dip for it to be a fail. They just windmilled a little bit.
Clinton previously hitting 2.5 kilos more. And it was the right move not to get greedy
Nice.
on a day when he's going to need that 2.5 he just picked up. Keaton,
175.
175.
थोड़ा थका हुआ हूँ आज.
Keaton
नींद आ रही है.
within range of a medal.
Easy.
Nice.
Another 2.5 kilos. And that's where these conservative 2.5 kilo jumps, while it's the smallest possible integer you can move up, getting on this podium is going to come down to possibly 2.5 kilos, maybe even just body weight. And Kevla
Another 175.
175. Talking about those 2.5 kilo jumps, Joe. And we thought his second attempt was difficult.
Yeah, I thought it looked tough.
Oh, lock.
Well, he's got it to the top, but did it come off the chest a bit early?
I was about to say, I thought I saw his butt lift. If we got a replay. No, you're not going to see his butt lift in a replay. There we are. There we go.
Yeah, butt lift too.
And I saw it from our view. $190 for Joshua
190.
Wright.
That's crazy.
Joshua facing stiff opposition.
Second was good though.
Second, third, fourth में tough competition होने वाला है. Especially third और fourth. Bronze medal के लिए काफी tough competition होने वाला है. Third और fourth में बहुत minute difference रहेगा. देखना deadlift के बाद.
Pacing well for the bronze, but under pressure from the Australian.
नहीं जाएगा.
Brakes come on.
He fought that for a long time.
It wasn't without effort.
Absolutely stationary. Fought it to a standstill.
Yeah, that looked like the stream froze for a second there. Don't adjust your cables. Austin Perkins, 205 kilos.
Well, I did get a little whisper in my ear a moment ago that he wasn't coming out for it.
I could have told you that. The way he left the platform, the way 200 kilos moved.
नहीं आ रहा है फिर से थर्ड अटेम्प्ट के लिए. ऑस्टिन परकिंस ने अपना स्क्वाट का भी थर्ड अटेम्प्ट लोड करके नहीं आया. बेंच का भी नहीं आ रहा है.
Wait a second. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, SBD, who supplies many of the lovely kits you see on some of the biggest stars at the IPF World Championships, as well as some of the national
Chun-Chia
teams,
फैन
as well
वर्ल्ड
as
रिकॉर्ड
Alito,
कितना
whose
इससे
equipment
एक्सटेंड
you'll
करता है वो
find on the
देखने लायक
platform
रहेगा.
here today in all the IPF World Championships and international events. And while I give him a
Because he
shout
will
out,
definitely put on more
I'd like
kilos.
to visit Malta, host nation of 2023 World Championships. Absolutely lovely place. I had a great time when we were there. I think you did as well, Joe.
I did. I've been about 3 times now, and we're going back for the Europeans next March.
You're spoiled.
Really are. It's a beautiful island.
Chun-Chia fan,
बस
217.5 kilos to break his own world record from the second round of benching. 2 kilos.
Another-
Joe, you thought it was reasonable. I think it's reasonable. We're about to find out.
another world record attempt.
If he's coming out.
I don't think he's going to pull an Austin
oh,
Perkins.
he's here. Yes. Can he break the world record twice in one session?
भाई साहब.
Oh!
Not quite, unfortunately. Still gets the gold.
Gets the gold medal, gets the world record that he got in the second round of benching. As we take a look at this. Control to the chest. All was going well until about the midpoint. Body started shaking, the nervous system gave out on him. And that's where we stand.
Good
Chun-Chia
attempt. Good
gold,
attempt.
Austin
No.
Perkins in silver,
Deadlift
Kawashima
शुरू
of
होगा इसके बाद.
Japan from the group B earlier today leaves with the bronze.
चलो guys,
You know we had at least him watching.
ब्रेक है 10 मिनट
And
का.
that will conclude
उसके
the
बाद
bench
डेडलिफ्ट
press
शुरू
for
होगा.
74 and
आई गेस
57 kilo
यही
classes.
स्ट्रीम एंड करेंगे आज.
Ready to return
मे बी
in
83s या
15 minutes
93s का
as
देखना
we
होगा
pick
तो
up the
देखेंगे.
deadlifts.
लेट मी नो इंस्टाग्राम पे, मैंने चैट में पिन कर रखा है मेरा इंस्टाग्राम. अगर देखना होगा 83 या 93 तो मेरे को मैसेज कर देना. अगर स्केड्यूल बन बैठा सेम तो ज़रूर देखेंगे थोड़ा बहुत. डेडलिफ्ट में खाना खाते खाते बाद में देखूंगा, अभी खुद अकेले. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग द स्ट्रीम. मज़ा आया आप लोग के साथ देख के. ध्यान रखो अपना. लव यू गाइस.